Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got loads to go over today as the Galactic War Map does seem to be making some strides on all fronts. Meridia is taking steps backwards. We have got planets such as Moradesh that are moving around the map. The gloom is getting deeper and Fori Prime is looking completable. We've got loads of information with regards to the Galactic War Map for you guys today, as well as a notice from B Vitamin that you guys may not be happy with. The vote lists are in unexpected places and the Wormlord is getting more fresh by the day. With that being said though, we're going to dive into everything we've got coming for you later. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And do make sure that you check out our sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offers esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink choice compared to those tinned alternatives that we're all used to. And right now, if you use code CloudPlays at checkout, you will get an extended discount for the next week. It's going to be an exciting one, so head to the link in the description, use code CloudPlays at checkout and get your GamerSupps a little cheaper today. And really quickly, we've still got the giveaway happening. We're announcing it tomorrow. If you guys want to get involved for the top bundle of super credits, a yellow heart in the comment section, it'll enter you in. Really simple. Let's get on with it. So taking a look at the Galactic War Map, we have got a lot to go over as this does seem to be an exciting time indeed. It appears that the Predator strain is back on Fori Prime, although the main notice for it on the planet does not seem to replicate exactly what it is that's happening over there right now. I've been diving over there for the last 24 hours and haven't actually come across any Predator strains as of yet. So a little bit of a weird bug that may well be reproducing. We do still have the Spore explosion strain terminids over there, so you are still going to have to deal with those, but the Predator strains may well be on there. They just don't seem to be loading in, or at least for me. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are having that same problem or if this is a bug in the system. While we're talking about Fori Prime though, it does appear that the major order has ramped up big time. When we take a look at what it is that's happening, we're now 56% through the full liberation. It appears that you guys speculating the full common samples collection would ramp that number up does seem to be right indeed. And taking a look over on the Helldivers companion app, it appears that we may well actually complete this. With 1 day and 1 hour remaining on the clock, we have got a 3% decay rate and it has dropped right down. Seems that Joel is having a nice day indeed. And we've got victory within around 18 hours, which is a decent time period indeed, with around 40,000 Helldivers on there. Obviously, this is due to change on a basis of Helldivers dropping, but we are on the weekend and it seems that tomorrow we may be in for a new major order. This could be a very interesting one. I'm really excited to see where this one takes us, and hopefully it takes us a little deeper into the gloom. If this does lead us into there though, it could be for a interesting venture as new spores have been noticed all over the place, but we can't ignore the obvious things happening on this side of the map right here, where Meridia seems to have making its way back past Angel's Venture. As to why that's actually happened, I have no idea, but yeah, it's taken a few steps backwards. It had sat at around this location here for a little while, and now somehow it's made a leap back through Angel's Venture. While a little bit further down the line though, Moradesh seems to be making its way closer to Ibis, which makes absolutely no sense at all. This is taking quite a large leap as well, and it does seem to be one of the only planets actually moving as of right now. I don't know why this is making a weird structure change, but it does appear to be moving at the moment. Maybe once this major order is completed, we may well find out exactly what's happening with that one, but let me know what you guys are thinking. Get your tinfoil hats on and get speculating via the comment section below. For those of you guys who are wondering though, your superstore is looking pretty juicy for the next 48 hours with some really good sets that you guys may want to get to your hands on. Some pieces there for extra stims and so much more, so go ahead and get your hands on that. Your next personal order for the next 24 hours though is to successfully extract with 10 common samples, which should be easy enough over on Fori Prime. You should be used to collecting those samples by now, so you can get that one done in just one mission outtake. With that being said though, let's take a look at the back end of the game and see what it is that's happening behind the scenes right now. We all know that there is an issue on Fori Prime at the moment. Somebody put a message towards B Vitamin stating that they encountered an issue where a side objective on Fori Prime was bugged and they couldn't use a stratagem to start it. It's first happened with a capture the flag side mission a few days ago, and today with a soil sample side mission. I recorded some video of the soil sample mission. Now B Vitamin has actually responded to that one, stating that we know about this, we're looking into it, but having some trouble reproducing it. So it does appear that we're not getting this fixed for quite some time by the looks of it. The actual reproduction of it is obviously what they need to know to be able to rectify it and fix it, and it appears that they are definitely struggling with that one. So not being able to complete all of the side missions may be something you have to deal with for a little while, and I know for you completionists out there, it's going to drive you skippy. It's been driving me mad on the stream. You guys have seen it live, and it's not fun. As to why it's happening though, no idea. I'm seeing no common trend as to why this is actually becoming a problem. But for those of you guys who are still venturing on Fori Prime, you will notice a lot of weird things happening around the map. There are some people that are currently spotting dead voteless on Fori Prime, which may well be just a coinky-dink. I think this is going to be something that we have seen quite a lot of in the past. We've seen dead terminids on bot planets, dead bots on terminid planets, and now we're starting to see a dropping all over the place. Although, maybe, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't actually remember fighting on Fori Prime at all with the Illuminate, so as to how they actually got here, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure Fori Prime's been on the edge of the gloom now since the Illuminate actually arrived, so how they're making their way over, I have no idea. Maybe there's just a misproduction in the coding. You'll have to let me know what you guys are thinking. But another thing that they are finding on Fori Prime right now is the Hive Lord corpse. Now, yes, we've seen these corpses for quite some time though, although this one seems to be so damn fresh. It does mean that there is a little bit more of a worrying factor that these Hive Lords are going to be making their way into the game at some stage. You guys have been speculating this for quite some time and stating that the gloom may well be the thing that brings this thing back from the past. And now we're starting to see corpses that are a lot fresher. You guys are definitely getting a lot more excited about it. If you guys have spotted anything fresher than this, do let me know via the Discord link down in the description. Make sure you ping them over to me. I'm really intrigued as to seeing where this one goes, but nonetheless, it may well be absolutely nothing. And again, just a bit of shifting coding to make these things look a little bit more full, and we just didn't notice them beforehand. Now, taking a look at your top comments, so you guys have had a lot to say, as pretty much had a conversation yesterday with regards to the ultimatum, and the QA lead actually going over the basis of the ultimatum sometimes being overpowered, sometimes not, and potentially receiving a nerf after they actually get the rectification there for the whiff that is happening with it. You guys can shoot the ultimatum as well as a few other weapons at Bio Titans and so much more, and it will go straight through them or just completely dissipate and disappear. Now, obviously, once they do get that fixed, they do want to take another relook at it as to whether it's still a viable option as a weapon, and you guys had a lot to say about it. This first one right here states, people who begged for nerfs were the ones who reminded my teacher about homework when they were kids. Now, I don't have much to say about that one, but you may well be right. The next one right here states, a large one, my problem with nerfing weapons is that they release these weapons in the state that they are, and some of them turn out to be good. When it becomes apparent that the weapon is good and useful, then you have some randoms start talking about how OP it is. Then devs start looking into the weapon to see how they can nerf it to the point where no one wants to use it anymore. That is what turns people off about the game at times. Ultimatum is a situational weapon, and I've only brought it a couple of times when changing loadouts and how I want to play the game. How other players want to use it is obviously I have no say in that, but if devs are not intending for a weapon to be as powerful as it is, then don't make it that way when releasing it. Now, unfortunately, I do agree with this. I have spoken to the development team in person, and we have had this conversation about the ultimatum before the nerf in the ammo capacity actually arrived, and they stated that the weapon is intended to be that strong. As to why there are conversations at the moment with regards to it being OP or not, I have no idea. Just spoke to them face to face, so I don't really understand how the conversation has changed, but nonetheless, there is obviously room for that in the future. Hopefully, we do get a capacity increase and a slight decrease in damage, and I don't think I'd be too angry about that, but let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. And this next one right here states, I have had my recallless rocket fly straight through a Bio Titan. Now, yes, do be aware when you are setting up your loadout, the ultimatum, the E80, and the recallless rifle, as well as the commando, currently are having a problem with hit registration, and if you do fire it, sometimes it will just disappear completely. So when you do load into a game, do bear that in mind until that fix has been rectified. It may well be a bit of a problem moving forward. Although, from what I've seen, it is pretty much the minority rather than the majority. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that beautiful like button, subscribe, press notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.